being here in Zone 5B. Today we're going to do a quick video on pinching dahlias because my dahlias that I have planted in my first group are ready for it. So criteria to pinch dahlias: we want them to be at least 8 to 12 inches tall. So these over here are all the appropriate size. Certainly you wouldn't have to measure, but because this is my first big year growing dahlias, I want to make sure we're appropriate. This one down here would probably be okay. We're right at about 8, but I'm going to hold off just a little more on that one there. So what we want to do is come in and take off the top 3 to 4 inches. Now, the purpose of pinching dahlias is so that we have more blooms. So when we pinch this stalk down and cut right above where these leaves are, a new joint here, then we'll have multiple branches form and come out, which will give us more blooms than the original would have. Also, if we don't do this, the trunk of the stem, so the main part of the stem here, can get very large as a broomstick, and can hollow out, which makes the plant weaker. So when we're pinching, it also strengthens the stem, which is a plus as well. So let's get to the pinching. Come take a little closer look. Now in these tubers, some have grown 2 actual plants. So I'm going to try and grow both and see how it works. It might be way too crowded, but we're going to give it a go. So I'm going to look and see the top 3 to 4 inches. Grab here. I want to cut right above that joint where those stems meet. And there we go. So it is a little scary because it seems counterintuitive, but where I cut will actually provide more branches and more blooming. So same thing to the back one here. And actually I'll do this even a little lower here just to see the difference. So I'm going to take that top part right there, cut where those meet, and good. So that can be a little experiment to see if there's a difference at all in where I cut either of those, but they should both do well. Over here, top 3 to 4 inches. So I'm going to try right here where that group is gathering. I'll pull these down and cut right above that joint. Good to go there. Only 1 on that tuber. Over here I've got 2. Also, just so you know, this is mint that is growing behind here, and not on purpose. The previous owners of our house grew this, so I'm going to have to pull that and get rid of that so it doesn't interfere with these as much. We've got 2 on this one, 2 different branches. So I'm going to come in, find the joint, cut above it, back over here. Same thing. Come in, I'm going to go down to here on this one because you can see these separate here. I'm going to go right here and cut. Stop. Now, come over here and take a look at how many branches this one already has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are coming out here. This one is knee deep. So I am going to go ahead and just pinch all of them. And I may read more into it. I might need to actually take a couple of these away, but for now, we're going to pinch. Come in and go there. And some of these do look less leafy than others. Like this has more foliage on it than that one. So it may be worth just taking that one out, but I'll leave it for now. Come in 3 to 4 inches right above this joint. And I'll keep going here. So that'll do it with this dahlia video. Hopefully things are going well with your dahlias. If you have any questions, drop me a line below. Furthermore, if you have any pointers from your dahlia growing in the past, I'd love to know what's really worked well for you, even when it comes to pinching. And last thing that I'll do is I've got straw here. I already did my pepper bed back here. I need to put straw down or some mulch down here to help suppress weeds around these dahlias. That'll also help keep moisture into the soil in the heat of the summer when these really need much more water. So that's the next step here. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe and keep up with our journey here. We'd love to have you along the ride, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Also, this is my favorite resource for dahlia planting and growing that I've used, Blurt Farms Discovering Dahlias. Check it out. It's definitely worth it and super helpful.